What's going on, guys? Beastlygamer here. Welcome to the channel. Today we're going to talk about this nice little debate that I found on businessetc.com. And it has an air of fanboyism to it, but I'm curious as to the thoughts of you guys, whether or not this is true. I honestly don't fully agree with it. I think that certain aspects of this article are true, but some of them I don't. And I'll probably cover the areas that I disagree with after the article. I'll drop a link in the description. Here's why Xbox One is better than PS4. The Xbox One and PS4 have been competing for over 2 years now. One thing for sure is the PS4 is the undisputed console champion with over 36 million units sold worldwide. The Xbox One, according to VG charts, is around half of that, but the sales only make a better console. Today we play the devil's advocate and argue why the Xbox One is better than the PS4. Well, let's try at least. Backwards compatibility. The one thing Xbox One has an edge over PS4 is the backwards compatibility feature. Over 100 titles from the Xbox 360's catalog can be played on the Xbox One. If you own any of the games in the list digitally or on disc, you can play them for free. You pop in the disc and the download will start. It gives more reason for current or former Xbox 360 owners to purchase the Xbox One, since the game's library gets a boost of over 100 titles. The PS4 backwards compatibility is enabled via software emulation for updated PS2 titles that cost $15 or so. Titles include hits like Grand Theft Auto Vice City, but why pay $15 for visually upgraded games that are now over a decade old? The Xbox 360 games, on the other hand, now include titles such as Saints Row 4, Halo Reach, and so on. Red Dead Redemption will soon be available. That's score 1 for the Xbox One. Number 2, games with gold. Xbox Live Games with Gold offers games that are far better options than the ones on PlayStation Plus. PS Plus Instant Game Collection offerings are mostly dominated by indie titles no one has ever heard of, and most of them are a mixed bag except for a few gems like Rocket League and Broforce. Other than that, Games with Gold has featured Assassin's Creed Black Flag, Gears of War 2, and Just Cause 2, among other major hits on the Xbox 360. On Xbox One, Sunset Overdrive was recently announced for April, and previous months include Lords of the Fallen and Tomb Raider Definitive Edition. PlayStation 4 hardly ever gets AAA titles, which doesn't make the fans any happier. Number 3, games and more. The Xbox One has the same multiplayer offerings as the PS4, but its own set of exclusives are quite enticing. Forza Horizon 2, Forza Motorsport 6, Halo 5 Guardians, Sunset Overdrive, Gears of War Ultimate Edition, and the upcoming Quantum Break are all exciting reasons to own an Xbox One. DirectX 12 may perhaps make a difference in gains as well, but regardless, the Xbox One seems a formidable console with far more value-added offerings than the PlayStation 4. Last year's exclusive lineup was far better than the PS4, to say the least. Xbox Live has also been a better service for the most part, and Microsoft now offers cross-network play with other platforms, including PS4, while the idea is still alien to Sony. While no one can deny the beauty and power of PlayStation 4, the Xbox One is a much better console on many fronts. The PS4 may be ahead, and for good reason, but that alone is no reason to write off the Xbox One. What do you think? Let us know now. I'll let you know now. Alright guys, so there's a few things in this article that I agree with, and most of it is total BS, but the parts that I agree with, the backwards compatibility on the Xbox One is head and shoulders better than the PS4 for a few reasons. There are a lot more games on the Xbox One to play for your backwards compatibility. Probably the most important part of that is that it's all free. You don't have to pay anything. If you own these discs, you can put them in your Xbox One. It'll download, and then you'll have those for totally nothing. You spend no money. That's a great part. The PS4 games are $15, which is, too much money if you ask me for a 6th generation game. The games with gold portion of this article was total bullshit. Xbox has been known for their horrible games on their Xbox games with gold. Only recently have they even tried to give away games that were even noteworthy. Tomb Raider came out for Xbox games with gold, I would say, over a year ago. Lords of the Fallen just came out. I think it was last month or the month before, and now we're getting Sunset Overdrive. But other than that, there aren't really many games that are noteworthy. Rayman Legends, things like that. But it takes a very long time for Xbox to give up their games with gold games that are are actually AAAs. PlayStation, on the other hand, they give away AAA games and they give away indies, and you get 6 per month if you have all 3 of their consoles. Like today on PS4, I downloaded Zombie and Dead Star. One's an indie, one was a AAA title for the Wii U that actually got ported to the PS4 and the Xbox One. Other games that PlayStation has given out would be Infamous First Light, which is a AAA game, Guacamelee, Metal Gear Solid 5 Ground Zeroes, Strider, Rocket League, of course, Fez, The Walking Dead Season 2, Tales from the Borderlands, Helldivers, Trials Fusion, Outlast, Injustice Gods Among Us, and the list goes on. I mean, PlayStation's been known for giving away really good games with PlayStation Plus. I think that whoever was reading this article probably had a skewed view of the way they wanted the world to look. And just because, you know, Lords of the Fallen just came out, and of course again Sunset Overdrive, doesn't negate the games that Sony's already given away. Xbox and PlayStation aren't even in the same ballpark when it comes to PlayStation Plus and Xbox games with gold. The games and more section, I'm more into the PlayStation ecosystem. I play more PlayStation games. I'm not really into the Forza, you know, those racing sims, not really my thing. I'd rather play Uncharted than play Halo any day, you know, and that's just me. Now, Quantum Break, I'm going to play the hell out of that. But for the most part, I am more into what Sony has to offer. And of course, this is totally relative to the gamer. Xbox Live has always been better than PlayStation Network. That's another part of this article that I agree with for sure. But to say that Xbox is doing the cross-network stuff and Sony is completely alien to Sony is a bald-faced lie. Sony did it with Final Fantasy XI, and it was cross-play with PlayStation 2 and PC, and that was, God, many years ago. So this is something that Sony's actually done way before Microsoft ever considered doing it, so the article is lying there. Like I said, there's parts of this thing I agree with. A majority of it is total BS to me. You guys let me know what you think in the comments below. Is the Xbox the sleeper hit that they're trying to make it out to be in this article? Or is PlayStation 4 just better? Let me know what you think in the comments below. Be sure to give a thumbs up, show support for the channel, and if you're new to the channel, subscribe now. I'm the Beastly Gamer, and I'll see you guys next time.